Hello everyone, it's me Ben, and we wanted to show you some of the new things and renovations we've done here at the house, especially getting ready for Christmas. So we're starting here in the bedroom, and if you look over here at the... Oh, it's Auni. Oh, yep, she lives under the bed here. So anyway, this is the bedroom. You've seen this before. Not much new here. I don't know if I'll go like way back and show like way like when it was Pepto-Bismol carpet and everything in here. I've done that before. Yeah, I've done that before. But anyway, so here's the bedroom. For those of you who've been around a while, it looks the same except for we got 2 new nightstands and obviously this new bed frame and headboard.
Baseboard.
Yeah, well, yeah, the whole frame, the baseboard.
I'm so proud of you. You tucked it in.
Thanks. Once we get into bed, it'll be tucked out because I like my feet uncovered. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're being quiet because, Orson's sweeping.
And our walls are as thin as paper.
That's not true. Because if I push my finger through, it wouldn't go through. There you go. So, we also got 2 little lights for the side. But yeah, it's a nice bed. Nice nightstands. They have like little USB ports in the back. So the nightstand's plugged in. And then it gets power. And it has these nice folding things.
Mine actually has some.
Auni's goes... It's very nice if you want storage back there. She's got books back there.
Just 3 books right now.
Yeah. So it's very nice,
I need more books.
farmhousey, whatever. Mine has a piece of toilet paper stuck in it because when you are in bed and moving around, it just makes so much noise that just bounces off the it just rattles. We also got a new mattress, which is under here. We went with the Nectar mattress. It's memory foam. Nothing super special. It wasn't that expensive, but it's better than what we had. So anyway, so that's the bedroom.
Should we turn off the lights and then go down so that it's not so bright up here?
Your phone's going off. An alarm.
What time is it? Is it 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good transition.
Whoa. We'll follow Mrs. Johnson downstairs. So anyway, that's the bedroom. There's your last look at the bedroom. Again, if you've been around a while, nothing special other than the nightstands and the bed frame. We took the dresser out because we have so much closet space. We don't really need the dresser in here. This whole set did come with the dresser, but you'll see that downstairs in the living room. So let's walk down to the living room. Oh, let me do this. Let me give you a little look at it here. It has like an after, and I'll put the before. Oh, that's nice in here. So here's the bedroom in all of its glory. And the bedroom used to be pink.
And it had Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
No. It was purple. And the rug was pink.
So it's purple, and the rug was pink. And you'll see that in the video if you go back and watch the video. But I'll probably, like I said, I'll put clips so you can kind of see that. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So anyway, so there you go. All right, so now we walk down the stairs, which Ben has fallen down numerous times. We're decorated for Christmas. We have a few things left to do, like there's some pictures there we still have to hang up. But here you go. So here's the living room. I'm actually going to turn this light on here, so cover your eyes. We added this. This I bought off Wayfair. This little end table thing here. So for the sole purpose of putting the record player on, I was super excited to get this because I didn't have the record player out. I think even when the last time we did the live stream for the when we showed some of the house renovation stuff we did. We bought this little sign here, the freshly cut Christmas trees, even though we have an artificial one. Got that nice sign up there. So we're all decked out for Christmas. Here's our little TV, our little centerpiece, and here is the beautiful Christmas tree with presents, not for us underneath. It's all family's presents. there is the living room. There's Luna. Luna, you're barely on camera anymore.
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about Luna and how she's barely on camera. But there she is in all her glory. She looks like a chicken. She's so big. Luna's so big.
We're putting her on a diet.
Yeah, that's okay though. She's still the same crazy cat. So this is the living room. This advent calendar we have up here for Christmas. My mom made this, and you put little treats in there. Only problem is it's December 2nd today. As of filming this, we don't have any treats in here because we haven't had a car for over a month because it's getting fixed. So we haven't been, and we're kind of quarantining right now. So we've been stranded. But this right here to the right, this is the dresser for the bed set upstairs. It couldn't fit upstairs. So it was too large to get up the steps, and then in the bedroom, obviously it would be way too big. So I wasn't sure. I was trying to sell it. Nobody was interested in purchasing it. I didn't really want it to begin with, but the place we bought the furniture from basically forced me to take it because they didn't want to split up their lot or whatever. So we're kind of stuck with it, but now I don't mind. I like it. It's good for, the record player on top, and also it's nice because it has all this storage here, so we keep the records in there, which is great. And then we have books, I think, in this one, or movies. We have some DVDs in there, even though we don't have a DVD player right now. We have all these DVDs, but no way to play them. And then we keep all of Orson's. We keep some quilts and some other knick-knack paddywhacks in there. And then we keep all of Orson's books and his little plush toys down there, so that's kind of nice. And this is like storage for wires and a whole bunch of other just junk that we don't know what to do with.
Things we want to hide from.
Yeah, basically things it's like the drawer where you want to like throw stuff to put away. That's what we do. So that's that. I don't think you guys have been around since we got this chair.
Pretty sure we have.
I don't think they've seen the house though.
Over there.
I don't know. For Christmas?
When Orson was born, it was over there.
All right. Well, here's a chair from Pottery Barn. We've had it for a few years, but we moved it. We moved it over here, so that's different. And there's a Christmas tree farm sign right there. This was one of the nightstands we had up in the bedroom. We brought that down here. There's Auntie's switch. Here's the same old couch that we've had. We're hoping to get a new couch sometime next year. Yeah, it just keeps getting back ordered, and we're not quite ready to go in with the purchase, but we'll save up a little bit more and hopefully get a new, like a big sectional couch. And we got rid of the recliner. It's actually still sitting out by the road. So we just junked the recliner just so we could make room for the Christmas tree. And then if we do get that sectional at some point, we won't need the recliner because we make up the seats with the way that the sectional is.
Did we bring the bird seat in yet?
Nope. So here's the Christmas tree. Same Christmas tree we had for last year's Christmas vlogs that we did. And this year, I put the Hogwarts Express down here. Let's all go down together. Let's check this out. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get up. Let's see if it works. Come on, little guy. You can do it. There we go. Now he's going to get the bird food. So yeah, so I put the train track around the bottom of the tree. And so the Hogwarts Express just works its way around. It does get off track quite a bit because it's not quite, I think the track isn't laying as flat as it could be, and Orson and the cat like to come over and mess with it too. But Orson's really funny. He grabs my hand. If I'm sitting on the couch and he wants to play with the train, he grabs my hand and he pulls me down, and he walks me over to the train, and then he lays on the floor just like I'm doing, And then he goes choo-choo, and then we just start. And we just lay here and we just watch the train go round and round and round. And then eventually he gets bored, and then he tries to derail the train. But anyway, so that's kind of neat. Hogwarts Express will pull into the station here. Very good. All right. There's Luna. Hi, kitty kitty. Hi. Luna, say hi. It's been so long since people have really seen you, because now that we have a child, you're not as important to us. Just kidding. You're still important. You're just not when it comes to Orson, you're not as important. I'm sorry, cat. It's just the way life is. Hi, say meow. Say meow, meow.
Say meow.
You used to be the star of the channel, Luna.
Still is for some people. If they don't like children, they like cats.
And she gone. Orson's toys are in this thing that we stole from the church.
Steal. Somebody offered us because she wanted it out of her
Classroom. Yeah, we didn't steal it. It was given to us. We thought, yeah, we could use it.
Isn't that supposedly like worth a lot? Why haven't we gotten
Not a
that
lot. It's
yet?
worth like $60, I think. It's like a Disney antique. And then the big thing is, in here, is this fireplace, which we got from Target. Very nice fireplace. It came in 3 boxes. So we had the insert for like a week, and we just used that. And then we had the second box, and then the third box we had to wait like a few extra days for. So we finally put it together. Actually went together surprisingly very, very easily. This is a real flame fireplace. It doesn't heat up, I think, as much as we would like it for being so big, but it looks great. It has a lot of neat like features with the temperature settings. You can dim it, you can set it on a timer, all that good stuff. Have some books and whatnot over here as well. This side is like fun books, and this side is like spiritual books and Bibles. So if you ever come over to the house, if you want to read about chess or Nikola Tesla or drawing, it's on that side. If you want to read about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, that side. So we also, as you can see, we put shiplap up where this was just a discolored wall, the blue. So we put shiplap up, and that was up for quite a while before all of this other stuff came, knowing that we wanted eventually to get this. But we did that. It's the same shiplap that we put out in the office, so it went relatively smoothly. It just took a couple of days. I only had to escape the house a couple of times so I could work without Orson, but Orson's funny. He was trying to be a big help with he would grab the tape measure.
He was helpful. He wasn't necessarily getting in the way, which was kind of nice to see.
So we did that. I think it turned out pretty well. It's not, the roof isn't fully level, so it kind of, you can see it kind of bow a little bit at the top. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. And so it's kind of like an accent wall with that shiplap.
AKA, it was just your excuse to get rid of the tear that you put in the wall because you put that silly satellite up.
Yeah, there was some drywall repair that needed to be done, and
He didn't want to.
now you can't see.
You
Well-
go from here all the way around and up the stairs. So
Well,
it's
and
like-
if I don't know it. We had the matching. Sometimes it always doesn't match. You'd have to get a sample, I guess, and go from there.
Why
But
would you want to match? Just get a new color.
then I'd have to paint the whole living room.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would be more work than just doing this. So anyway, so the fireplace is nice decorated. We had some decorations, stockings, whatever on there. We got a new TV. This is the frame
Who made a frame?
TV.
Actually, Ben made a frame.
It's not like a super good like quality TV, I guess, if you're looking for like the best picture sort of thing. But it has this art mode on it, and you can like purchase digital art or download it, and then it has some options you can choose from. I got this one here for Christmas time, And it makes it look less like a TV and more like a, a piece of art kind of thing. So this is kind of bright right now because I turned it up so you guys could see, but we wanted to make it look like there was a TV, or there's obviously a TV, but maybe it looks more like a piece of art, so it's not the focal point. Got these nice little things at Hobby Lobby here. We figure we can kind of exchange the wreaths in and out for the holidays. And then Ani said we made this frame. I just purchased some, what is it?
Floorboard?
It's baseboard, yeah. It's just baseboard. That was at Lowe's, and it was already stained that color, which we liked the look. It was kind of what I was going for in my mind. And then, just a couple of cuts on a miter saw. Did a few measurements. We glued and stapled like another board behind it so it can rest on top of the TV, and then put some command strips on the top so it would kind of stay in place. And there you go. So that frame, to make the frame, cost me maybe like $40. And they sell frames for the frame TV, which are like $400, $500 to up to thousands of dollars. So super easy. Just make your own. So that's the living room. That was done. This has all come together here in recent weeks.
Since October, maybe?
End of October, even beginning of November for the fireplace.
Beginning of October, I would think.
But even
because I was outside with Orson and it was still kind of warm. It was like in the 70s.
Yeah, but even the bed frame was before all that, I think, right?
September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bedroom stuff was first. The shiplap wall came next. What you're about to see in the kitchen was coming together, and then we kind of finished up with the fireplace and the decor in here.
Every time Ben would finish a project or be close to finishing a project, he'd come up with something else. So like the one day I was sitting on the couch, and he comes home from buying something for the shiplap wall, and him and Orson come walking into the room, and he lays a sample of paint colors on my on my lap. And he's like, "What do you think for the cabinets?" I was like, "Oh, we're doing that now? Okay." Okay.
Well, what typically happens is Auni was going to be gone for about a week. For, I don't remember what it was for, just to go
to my parents' house.
That's right. You were going to see Dune, right? So Auni went there to Pennsylvania, and normally when she's gone, I like to do some sort of like little project to kind of, when she comes home, kind of like surprise her or whatever. And after last year doing the office and how much work that was and how long it took and everything,
and how sad my house looked inside,
right? And Auni was saying, your office is so nice, but our house isn't. And that's not true at all. The office is nice, but we're blessed with a nice house even before all of this. So don't think that we're not content or anything like that. But no, we're very fortunate and blessed to have this house. But I thought, it wasn't really our style yet. Some stuff was. I mean, we did the flooring upstairs and all that from the, look at the early renovation video. But anyways, I think I needed this shiplap was good, but only took a couple days. I needed a good long, week-long project after last year, doing all that. And I'm sorry I didn't go through the whole process of start to finish with you guys and videos, but it's okay because I would have drove myself nuts.
Had no time to do the start to finish process.
It was up. I was up. I mean, Auni was gone for 6 days, I think, or maybe exactly 7 days, and we had started even before, and I was up till 3 o'clock, probably 2 different nights, doing stuff just so I could make sure most of it was done by the time she came home, because I had a busy week at work too, but I wanted to get it done. So anyway, let's go into the kitchen now and show you this. Everything is not completely done yet in the kitchen. We have a few places we still have to touch up with paint, and a few things we still have to attach. So, and a few things we might move around eventually. But anyway, here we go.
So this was what the record used to be on, and now it's our coffee corner.
Yep. Yeah, this used to be there, but we decided to try out a different spot.
Beautiful thing that Judy made.
Yep, my ma. made this, quilted that. So we hung that up for
Cute.
Christmas.
We're not usually Santa Claus people, but I said that's like an old-fashioned Santa Claus. We can do Saint Nick.
So yeah, we just keep coffee and some stuff down here in some baskets or whatever. And then this is like the little coffee bar, if you want to call it that.
And usually there are apples over here, and then Orson comes over and goes, ah!
And then we give him an apple.
Or he just grabs it, so.
Yeah, so we either give an apple or we sing Dancing Queen. So, table.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Table. I had a tablecloth on there, and we were going to go in for Christmas, but again, we've been stranded at home for the last
But we have this nice
week
thing,
or so.
so it's okay.
Yep.
Which we should probably find something that's more matching that than what we were gonna go for.
Yep. There you go. Well, I'll just show you the whole. Give you like a. Just show you the kitchen now, and then we'll talk about some of the specifics. So here you go. Did anything? It's actually before we even moved in. So here we are entering into the kitchen, and if you remember before, the kitchen was a beautiful orange color, wasn't it, Annie? Yep. She says, "Mm-hmm." Take my shoes off here. So the kitchen was this orange color, and we painted, as you can see, obviously, it's painted gray. So we have it all nice and painted up here, and we did a couple different things here. We added, not much over here. We didn't really do anything. Made a pizza. Excited about that. We Here is our kitchen. Let me get you a little different angle here. There it be. That is the kitchen. We didn't change any layout or anything.
No,
It's
because
just,
the layout's fine.
yeah, and honestly, it has a huge island, which is fantastic.
It has storage underneath the island.
Storage in the island with
There's
power
an
to the
outlet,
island.
Yeah.
And it's pretty open, you know, like it's not, it's a good layout for a kitchen, I think, for the size of the house that we have. Yeah, it's good. So it was just, you know, paint and, you know, adding a few things or whatever. But we started by taking off all of the drawers and everything for the cabinets. We sanded everything down and started staining it, or started priming it. Yeah, priming it. I think when Auni left, I had done like the first coat of prime on some of the stuff. No, we painted together.
We did. We started green. I started the first layer. You did the second layer. I started the first layer. You did the second layer.
Yeah, so we did all of the painting for the frames of the cabinet, not the faces, but for like the frames of the cabinet and the vent hood. We did all of that before Auni had left. So then she left. I finished sanding everything. I primed everything, all of the faces and all that, and then I painted. We went with, I think it's.
This is apple.
This is picking apple.
Apple picking green.
And farmhouse white.
Yes.
But I think we went with whatever Home Depot. I think Bear is what Home Depot has.
Yeah.
So it's Bear. The primer was just a basic primer, but the paint itself was a meant for cabinets and whatever, kitchen sort of thing. I believe I put 3 coats of paint on. You can see, like I said, we still have to finish. Like I still have to paint that side and paint the inside and the ends of the cabinets, because originally I was going to do something different with putting some like beadboard on, but we decided to paint them. So anyway, so I got to finish that still. But yeah, so like 3 coats of paint. If you watch videos and they tell you to use chalk paint,
Don't do it.
and that chalk paint's going to cover everything up, I guarantee you, you're not going to save any time. You're going to do like 6 coats of chalk paint. Just buy a little cheap electric sander thing, powered sander like we did, and sand your cabinets down. Because we had, like, here you can see some of the color stuff to finish up the island too. Just like your good old oak shaker. I don't know if they call them shakers. Just your good old traditional like oak cabinets. Sand them down, prime them, paint them. That's the best way to do it. They really turned out great, I think. And yeah, it's just going to save you a lot of time in the long run, I think. So that's what we did. We painted all those. I bought new hardware for all the cabinets. You can see these little hardware things on there. So those are all new. And then was the Backsplash. That was the thing that took me, it wasn't hard. It took me a long time. It's not perfect. I don't think it's perfectly level at points, and some of them are a little bit off, and I didn't take as long as I should have cleaning out the seams where the grout goes in, because you can still see some of the mortar that kind of sits behind it. But yeah, we just went with this Subway tile, just a flat Subway tile Backsplash. It was like, I don't even know how many. It was like a couple cents per tile, I think.
You said 90 cents per. It was like 800 for 800 tiles. It was 90 cents.
And I don't think it was that cheap.
Yeah.
I don't think I got 800 tiles for 90 cents.
Well, not for 90. No, like it was like, I can't remember, but you got 800 tiles in a box.
Nope.
No.
Definitely didn't get 800 tiles.
300 then?
Nope. Maybe there was like 80 in a box.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I added a zero. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's a lot of tile. Yeah, it was. I think for all the tile, I spent maybe $25 for the tile. The grout was really cheap. The mortar was really cheap. The tools, the other supplies needed. This whole thing, everything that you see in here, new light fixtures, which we'll talk about, new decor, the paint, all the other stuff, probably $800 for it all. And it looks like a brand new kitchen. Maybe it doesn't look like it to you, but to us,
It's night and day. No,
brand new kitchen.
No, you look at the other photos.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
So, yeah, relatively inexpensive compared to what you get for a,
The light
kitchen
comes
renos.
in, if we get light in New York, if we get sunlight in New York, it shines right on over here, and it's just so pretty.
Yep. So I did the Backsplash. It was a little frustrating because when they had this like copper tin thing that you'll probably see in some of these pictures up before, and it was okay, but once I ripped it out, I realized why they put the copper tin up, and you can actually see, because I haven't actually, like I said, there's some finishing touches we still have to do here, but you look down here, you can see there's a gap between the counter and the wall, and then there's actually some holes back there as well. You can see a pretty decent sized one, kind of. I don't know if you will be able to, but right in there's a good size hole. So what happened was I ripped off the back, and there's just, it's almost like there were old cabinets here. They were attached to the wall.
They went higher up.
And they ripped those cabinets out to put these in. And instead of patching everything, they said the easiest fix would just be put this copper plate up and cover it. Which is fine, but then people like me come along trying to renovate it, make it look a little bit nicer, and then I have to go and fix it all. So I took
Like the guy before is someone that would do that. Yeah.
maybe so. So I took some. Well, actually, not some. I took a whole bunch of like. I don't even remember what you call it right now. I'm drawing a blank.
It's like paper, like what you would do if you wanted to do paper mache, but you wanted to sculpt a paper mache figure. So almost
Compound,
like,
joint compound, basically joint compound, joint filler. I took a whole bunch of that and I just filled in as much as I could, smoothed it out, filled in as many holes as I could. And then in those areas when I was putting the tile on, I really laid on that cement thicker so that way it would, it would stick. And I mean, there's been no issues. So, but that was finishing thing. We'll have to put like a strip of molding down there to cover it. But overall, I think it turned out pretty well. I'm relatively pleased. My first time ever doing tiling work, so I'm relatively pleased with how it turned out. Put a new kitchen faucet in just to kind of match. Yep. Just to kind of match the like bronze of the fixtures on there. But this took a while because it's really hard to get up in there, and there's a piece. I won't explain the whole thing, but it took a while. But anyways, it's on there. It's secure, and it's kind of a nice. It's just nice, I guess. Just a nice little fixture. Got one of these scales that doesn't do anything because that's what all nice kitchens have.
Actually, I put something on it and it moves.
Oh, I know it works. It's just Who really weighs stuff?
I mean, if you're a diabetic, you have to.
Yourself. So.
No, not that. I
Oh.
mean, like actual food. My mom used to do that.
Oh, well, there you go. I got this little bread box thing here.
I was going to put the cheesy verse on it and talk about the bread of life.
Yeah.
And I decided not to.
We got these sugar, flour, and cookies, and that cookie one usually is full of cookies.
But our teens ate a lot of them. Yeah. So by the time we got to them, there was like hardly any left.
Yeah. Those are from Pottery Barn. These are from Target. It's the Magnolia, not Pottery Barn. Hobby Lobby. These are from Target. They're the Magnolia collection, Chip and Joanna Gaines. And then I put some of this decor up here, just trying to get some, like, I don't know, fake life in here with plants, fake plants. There's a little farmhouse sign at Hobby Lobby. Got some little farmhouse looking milk jug things, and, you know, just kind of adding to this whole.
Which eventually we'll put some maybe Christmas things in there.
Yeah, if we can leave the house.
Well, we'll put winter things.
Yes.
Because that'll last, that'll transcend into January.
Yeah, we talked about, maybe we can still do it. We were talking about putting a wreath, like, up here on the,
I think we'll skip the wreath
on the
this year.
hood. Annie says we'll skip it.
Just this year.
But anyway, so, yeah, we're kind of going for this whole, we're going for this kind of like, you know, farmhousey, you know, country. That's why we went with this sort of farmhouse looking, like, this is what we thought a farmhouse color would be, this sort of green, which is a pretty bold choice. I wasn't sure after we painted it. I was like, looks like the Hulk. I don't know.
This is a lighter green than the Hulk.
Yeah, but it ended up really nice. And I think I'm glad we did it because I didn't want to do all white because I felt like it would just be way too much white.
Gray again.
Right, because everything we had was
gray.
gray. So we went with that, and I'm glad we did. I think it really looks nice. And it works nice with these countertops. We don't really need to change them. So anyway.
And there's the light fixtures.
Yeah, and then the light fixtures. We did that actually before you left, these ones anyways. I just changed out these pendant lights, rewired them. So added those 2 pendant lights in. I do fancy myself as something of an electrician.
Didn't you say you electrocuted yourself one day?
Twice, but it's all good. Anyway, and then we also got this matching light that replaced our other chandelier, I guess you could call it. This one matches the pendant lights there, and
Mr. Electrician,
and
gonna do the fan someday that matches that.
Yep, there's a fan that matches that. Someday I'll replace that, but not now. And I put this on a dimmer switch. Why don't you go ahead and show them the dimmer?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
There you go. Doesn't change too much because
If you turn on this light here.
Yeah, but we also set I set like the setting when it's open. I set the setting for it in so that way it wouldn't be too bright because we don't normally have this very low.
Right. Romantic or right. Does that raise the electricity bill if I do that?
Probably.
Let's see. Okay. Well, we'll put it right there.
There you go. So anyways, new chandelier, and this didn't work. This one I did have wired backwards because nothing in this house is labeled it's all old wiring, so all the diagrams they show you of how to do stuff, I had to figure it out myself. But everything works. All the electricity works. All the electric stuff works. All the new light fixtures, figured it out. So I'm glad that Auni wants to show off the proud parent of her.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. Look at this.
Meet Adam and Eve. So I had Adam, and I never had a name for him, and then I got this one, and I was like, gotta put a name for him because whatever. And it only seemed that was like the only 2 power couple that I could think of that would be like good for a vegetable thing. But anyway, this is lettuce, and I have mint, lavender, thyme, curly parsley, and the basil. And the basil, of course, goes crazy. And then Ben got like a ton more stuff at Walmart. So.
Yeah, so these are Aero Gardens. I got this one for Christmas for Auni last year, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's just a different way of growing vegetables and herbs indoors throughout the winter and whatever else. And then you can replot them out outside, which Auni did.
Actually, my parsley out there, even though it's been snowed on, is
Still
still
going?
alive. I don't know how that's possible.
So, and we've already had some of the lettuce actually, and it's kind of nice because we always buy lettuce at the store, and now this stuff grows so fast. And probably in 2 days from now, or 3 days maybe, there'll be enough lettuce to harvest it again.
Yeah, and we don't eat salads as often, so
Right.
I was concerned, but then between Ben and I, if you want like a good salad, it took obviously a bunch, but I did have to cut a lot of here because I think there was a buggy that got in there and he made it all moldy and grossy.
Yeah. Well, every like 3 days probably you could have a salad once it kind of fully grows. But
and she doesn't have a timer, so I just followed his timer, and she usually is a few hours behind him. So, but Orson likes to look at them and touch them, and it's good because he gets to feel textures and different smells. And today I taught him, the difference between like the roots. So he got to touch the roots, which he didn't like the feeling of those. He kind of freaked out a little. So, but we were talking about gentle. We need to be gentle with the roots and then gentle with the plants. So, the more I talk to him, probably, hopefully, Lord willing, his speech will be better. So
yeah. So that is the kitchen.
And he had a lovely plant here that lasted for a month?
Yeah, I got it from Wegmans.
It lasted forever, which was really funny because that other plant that the church got us
died before
maybe a week.
Although they were both from Wegmans. The other one was from Wegmans, but the one that I got you was just like I don't know what kind of flowers it was.
It's a mum.
Probably
That's
so.
what it is. So there was mums, and then there was some kind of wild sunflower in there, but it lasted for a while. But he also got me. There used to be a succulent in there, but then there was some kind of worm, and I didn't trust the worm.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good worm, so I got rid of it.
But yeah, so Auntie was gone. She came home, and everything was done, except I don't think I had this up. It was up, but it wasn't working because I hadn't figured out the wiring yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, she came home, and everything was basically
And usually when I
done.
come home, you don't show me like the things that you do until my mom leaves. But it was like the first thing that was
Well,
in
yeah,
there.
it's hard to walk in the house and not see the kitchen.
Right. So I had a hard time. And usually I end up like sometimes getting emotional and crying. But this time I had to hold it back because I wasn't allowed to cry in front of my parents.
Yeah, and I wasn't here because I was
Church.
I was at church because it was a Sunday when she came back, and I was at church for the evening, so Auntie got to
It was Halloween.
be surprised and enjoy it by herself, kind of. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, overall, yeah,
that sign will go up.
Yeah, there's another little sign we have that we got to put up there, but overall, I mean, I'm really pleased for just how it turned out.
It's a dream kitchen.
Really is night and day for the space that we have, for the house that we have, for the budget that we were in.
It just makes it so much more pleasant to come in here and do dishes or make something because it's just like it's not dark and like anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we're ready to make some Christmas cookies now. Maybe that'll have to be part of our 25 days of Christmas, baking some Christmas cookies.
I have to make zucchini, but I think I'm going to do something interesting with the icing this year.
Oh, fancy schmancy. So yeah, so there's your kitchen. Sorry that this has gone on for almost 40 minutes of you guys just looking at our house, but this is what you guys like. Not really. I don't know if you guys like it, but
some people do.
Just figure we give you some updates of what's been going on here at the Johnson household. We've been very busy, and that's why we haven't videos. In the last month or so, we've still been putting them out, but some weeks maybe only one has come out. Some weeks maybe it's been normal, but I've been busy with this. We've just been busy with work stuff and church stuff, and COVID's still going around, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff that's going on.
I feel
So
like a lot of this month and this month coming up and this past month has been just like play it by ear kind of thing. You make all these plans and then they get canceled, but then you like find another way to do it, and then you make those plans and then they get canceled.
yeah,
I feel like that's a lot of what's going on.
But fortunately, we haven't really, ever since we got back from vacation from from Knoebels and Cedar Point, it's been pretty kind of go. So we have a vacation come up here at the end of December to visit Auntie's parents, visit my parents, and kind of enjoy the Christmas season. So we'll have a little bit of a reprieve then. And then I'm not sure what next year has in store for us. But looks like Auntie's going to show you some.
Look at all the magnets that we got this summer.
Some magnets.
So this was the one that Ben saw, so most of you would have seen that. And then we got this one.
This is the Six Flags Great America. I thought it was a pin, but it ended up being a
magnet, which is
magnet.
fine. Which then made me want to get this one because it's a roller coaster. It is the reason why we went to Cedar Point. At least it says Cedar Point on there.
Yep, Ali's favorite number one roller coaster.
Number one
Steel
coaster,
Vengeance.
and then we went to Knoebels.
Ben's favorite amusement park.
It's true.
Love this. I'll show you the ornament on the tree too. Knoebels is so great. Can't wait to go back.
And this is Orson's first magnet.
Yeah, he went to the zoo with his
I figured
grandma.
that was a good way to commemorate, we went to the zoo.
There you go.
That's all the stuff we did this summer, I think.
Yeah, well, well, I mean, there's other fun stuff, but like going to Chicago for conferences and things with the teens and all that other good stuff. But
You don't need a magnet for Pennsylvania. It's kind of boring.
no. So I think that's pretty much the new stuff. It's kind of nice. Kind of wanted to get most of it done for Christmas time because I think everyone kind of likes a nice house for Christmas and, clean and fresh and whatever. So nice to be able to have kind of a new looking space. Yeah, let me show you the ornament here. This Knoebels one right here.
It's got the bumper cars. It's got the trolley cars, or no,
The train car.
the train car, and then the carousel and the haunted mansion.
Yep, and the haunted mansion, great ride, and that carousel, amazing carousel. We'll have to try those bumper cars next time we're there because those are supposedly the best bumper cars.
I've been on them.
So
That was the last time I've been on a bumper car, I think. Oh no, I went with you at Darien Lake, right? With Becca and
yes,
Tony?
we did. Yep. So anyway, so that is that's our home. Those are the projects we figure. Again, we gave you such a long continual thing last year with the office and start to finish renovation. Figured it was time to show you something else. Ben had a hankering to renovate some stuff, and there you go. Welcome to the Arcade Couple +1, the Johnson homestead. It's not the best, it's not the worst, but it's ours.
But it is the best.
There's better.
I got a wraparound porch and a walk-in closet. What more can I want?
2 bathrooms.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, an upstairs bathroom,
Yeah.
so I don't have to walk down here when I'm, I have to go really, really bad.
Poop.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Anyway, so that's that. You'll see this again, I'm sure we'll have some other vlogs. Maybe we'll do some Christmas cookie stuff for the 25 days. We'll probably do another Christmas morning thing. The Christmas morning video
It's a must.
is not as much for you guys. It's more just for Orson, for keepsake. So we won't be talking to the camera as much as we do here, like this, like talking to you guys. It'll be more just talking to Orson and that kind of thing. YouTube's just a way to get him out there so we can have him and keep him and watch him when he's older if he still loves us. But anyway,
Good kitty.
there's Luna. So that is that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we hope you have a Merry Christmas yourself. Let us know in the comments below what you guys are doing for Christmas as far as decorations and all that goes. It'll be interesting to hear about that. And we'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, whatever it's going to be. I think an arcade video, because I think this is going to come out on Saturday. So tomorrow should be a brand new arcade video for you.
Sunday, right?
Yep.
Is tomorrow Saturday?
Tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, we're filming this on the 2nd, the 3rd, or the Thursday, the 2nd. The 3rd is Friday. The 4th is Saturday. The 5th is Sunday.
And they put us in quarantine, so now I'm really going to get a screwy.
Yep. Anyway, that is that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for joining us for this 25 days of Christmas. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Christmas.